15th, 2015.
No, May 14th.
I thought the date was 15th.
No, the 14th. You're ahead of yourself.
Yeah, I'm being ahead of myself. It's Thursday, May 14th, 2015, approximately 6 o'clock. We will start the General Services and Administration Committee meeting, City of East Cleveland. Roll call, please.
Okay. Counselor Baker, you should be coming soon. Counselor Martin,
Present.
Counselor King,
President.
you've got a quorum.
Okay, from my understanding, the gentleman is in the building. He's having a prior discussion regarding it, but he's in the building. He's being here in a second to talk to us about
Oh,
this.
you have Counselor King, or Counselor Martin, or
Oh,
Baker.
Mansell Baker. So while we're waiting on this guy, can you give us an idea what are hoop houses?
Hoop houses, and if you've driven around Cleveland and some of the surrounding communities, you may have seen like those old airplane hanger looking things, like plastic.
Yeah, where they have gardens and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's all a hoop house. And the beauty of it is that the federal government is allowing some of the farm bill money to go into the cities. So
Okay.
that's a way for us to utilize some of the farm bill.
I've been sitting.
Is that your guy?
My man.
This is the hoop man. Hoop houses man. Oh, look at it. We're graced by the Chief of Staff, Michael Smedley. Welcome to the meet, Brother Smedley.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Johnson, so you're right on time.
All right.
Okay, the floor is all yours.
Come on up. Good evening.
Good evening.
I wanted to make council aware of
That's good.
a program that we're working with it is I would say, Community Gardens 2.0. I'm sure you're aware of the many vacant lots that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And those vacant lots have to be maintained. So what we have done was partner with a nonprofit organization in which Dwayne here is a part of. The name of the organization, Dwayne?
United Youth Co-op. Some of the youth coming, man. It's summertime.
Yeah. And what we're doing is doing urban farming. If you go on First Avenue between Hayden and 133rd, you'll see the hoop houses going up. So it's a partnership between that organization and the City of East Cleveland. You're going to see it going up probably about 30 different vacant lots. Those lots then we do not have to maintain because they will maintain those lots. They will farm those lots and they will keep them clean. And hopefully they will produce vegetables that these kids could take to the market and sell. It's been built by youth, it's being managed by youth, and hopefully what they reap from these farms, it will be sold by the youth. So it addresses probably 3 or 4 different things. One is there's lots that we won't have to maintain. So maintenance of certain lots. Entrepreneurism for the youth, number 2. Number 3, urban gardening at its finest. Instead of producing flowers, we'll be producing tomatoes. And there will be an opportunity for these kids to generate revenue. So instead of breaking into our houses, they'll be on that farm,
I said.
you know, growing and planting and growing. So Dwayne, if you want to talk about, you know, how you got
Okay, I can
involved.
feel y'all in. Basically, man, I have a bunch of young men that I've been sponsoring. Despite them looking for where this room at, so please, we're gonna keep it in. Yeah, they out there somewhere. There they go. They're in the front now. I'll go get them. Basically, my sons and a lot of youth I've been mentoring for many years. So we was called out by Jim and Mansfield Fraser to volunteer for this program started by Marcia Fudge to get us some of that urban the rural money in the urban areas. And the way she found it was through these hoop houses. So we went and volunteered first year or two to learn what we was doing, understand the system. So about the third year, sorry, I just don't want to miss them or I turn it off, that's them. About the third year, we approached Mike and said, hey Mike, I see we got hoop houses all over Cleveland, but none in East Cleveland. And we would like to bring the program here, because she did it for the whole District 11, the congressional district. So we approached Mike and they said, okay, why not? Non-profit, it was a non-profit for the government and the city was the requirement. So we got together with the non-profit and said, man, you're already working with the youth. Let's get them in this. So what they started was a management company first, their own company, owned by them, no adults, no outsiders. So they started building these hoop houses under the management company. So that was last year. So we came around this year, I said, Mike, why don't we expand the program and add an entrepreneurial package for all the youth? Meaning, what they do is they come in, each individual youth on these lots has their own lot. They get their own hoop house, they get their own business. It's theirs. I can show you a manifesto. I just ordered 10,000 organic vegetable plants. They're here in the city of East Cleveland. We're also partnered with an organization called the Southern Federation of Cooperatives. It's a huge organization, very huge actually. And what they're primarily responsible for is educating uneducated people about what's available to us in the farm bill and helping you acquire and keep land that people be taking from people down south. They only charted in the southern states, but Marcia Fudge requested they come up here and help us. So through this union, we came up with this situation. So like Mike said, we got about 30 to 50 people with 30 people. About 15 to 20 of them is these guys. I know it's only 3 here, but 15 to 20 of them is the youth guy. Youth. You come out, inspect their work. As a matter of fact, it's rumored that they may be getting an award from Barack. So, and if I can show you where the USDA speak about them, Fair Food Network, they got a poster in their place, it's them. These guys have been doing miraculous work. I don't even like to speak for them, but I am the elder, right? So I like to let them speak for themselves, even though more of them going to straggle in, some of them don't see all that. But it's about 6 or 7 main core, these guys. With the Federation, they started what we call the youth. They can speak, come on, speak to you.
Now the youth.
No. Come on up here, man.
You got 5 minutes left.
Okay, I don't know, man. I'd rather them speak because
Which is your best speaker?
Don't matter.
I'd rather they, man, because, you know.
All right, Giovanni Johnson.
What's your first name, brother?
Giovanni.
Giovanni?
We United Youth Co-op.
Right.
It's a lot more of the people be at work, you know, a lot of us travel.
Explain to them what y'all do, how y'all started. Just give them back.
They started out voluntarily. We went to help Brother Jamil build his hoop house, and it was a guy out of Montreal from Michigan. He came to this with Fair Food Network. A whole bunch of people, we came together and we just learned how to build the hoop houses. And then through the Federations of Southern Cooperatives, we went down there. I went to econ. They taught us about co-ops. We came back up together, and then we started building hoop houses ourselves. We a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, basically it's the same. So basically, we just asking for opportunity. Like I told the Federation, the government, everybody. All we want is an opportunity to do for ourselves. We already started cutting it out. My name is Dwayne Johnson.
Johnson?
Yes.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, I used to have all the muscles too, so I started having all these children.
But when we get ready to start doing this in East Cleveland, you on the way. We got any East Cleveland youth to add to these?
Yeah, we tried a lot of them, and I welcome them. I mean, I wish you sent them all. Truthfully, there's room for all of them. We can't practically, excuse me, lay it all out for you. But basically, sum it up. The hoop house that they be building, they're gonna get paid in their group alone, $1,500 to $2,000 per hoop house. It was set up that reason, that way. Any youth that works with them, and we got all kind of youth that come and go, but everybody don't want to work, man. These boys work.
Okay.
See, but that's what we want. That's what we invite. We want as many youths we can get to hang with these guys, because these guys got both edges. Went to Shaker, got a street edge, you know what I mean? So they can talk to any young man in their bracket and show him that even though we a little rough, man, we got to come together and get something done every day so we have something tomorrow. That's basically what I teach them. It's I can't, like I said, I can't lay it all out. Yeah, we have some East
That's
Cleveland
okay.
youth,
Let me ask you about
but it's
the-
hard to get them because they don't want to work a lot of them. But if
Okay.
you can recommend some, we want them.
The entrepreneurial side, where they do the planning, doing all that, and then they sell the crops. You call them crops. You call
Yeah,
them crops.
they're produce. It's
They
vegetables and
sell the
produce.
produce.
Yes.
So which of the youth manages in keeping accounting of that?
Well, actually,
How does that work?
they're in the developmental stage of being trained on that. That's all this training.
Okay.
Right? This is their, right now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you their schedule so many words. Right now, their main thing is getting this infrastructure up.
And you start already at First Avenue?
Yeah.
You started already?
Yeah,
You're
it's up.
Cleveland at first?
Yeah, we finna have festivals over there and everything.
Okay.
That's our headquarters. Actually, we purchasing the building across the street that's abandoned. They're going to rehab it, but that's down the line. We already put out the money, and we're just working towards that. But my thing is this: yes, they're gonna do it all, and they're being trained in that. That's what this. I have a whole lot more people than me.
Okay.
We got all kind of people, man. We got elders. We got a network of people. I'm just the ground guy who ain't scared of the youth. Everybody's scared of them. That's what it boiled down to. Everybody's scared. I'm not scared of them. I'm them. So
You ain't scared of them, right?
at all.
Yeah, all right. They cool, right?
Yeah, don't lie to them. Everybody lie to them, expect to be dummies. They get mad. So anyway, let's go. He's sitting there telling him a lie. Like, you think I'm an idiot? That's a
You
problem.
guys over at Cedar and 30 up there? Near the
No, that
project?
wasn't us. That was
wasn't
Mr.
y'all?
What's the name? He messed it up. That's why it's so hard for me now. But we recommending the reputation.
Mr. Johnson, I like the fact that you and the youth spent a couple years at other sites. Is there a classroom component to that?
What we do is we have a lot of meetings, right? I would like to. I've been trying to get a structure, couldn't get it. That's what that building is for us to bring it to a class. You have to realize that 99% has been straight off me, man. So some of them live in house zone. We ain't getting all them stories. Look at it, man. I'm out of money. Now I got a government that I'm about to get a little money from, but of course y'all, right? And I'll give you a little insight. These guys, as probably next month, as long as y'all kid, they're gonna have a credit line of about $90,000 because the government's gonna put about $100 grand, about $5 grand in each one of their bank accounts. That's theirs. The only requirement they got is to build a hoop house. Now what they get over is that they're not gonna pay nobody $2,000 and all that to build theirs. They get to do that. So that other $5,000 is theirs. So what they're gonna do is take out a line of credit and then build all their hoop houses. Then when they get their other half, they still got their $100 grand or whatever, and they still got their money. So they're being educated in so many facets that words can't even begin to understand. And you know, I'm just saying.
I like where you're going
Mr.
with
Martin.
that. But I know when we talked about entrepreneurship, management, I was just wondering if they're getting any
Yes.
classroom out of this
Well,
in
the
order
class,
to
I guess,
duplicate what they're doing somewhere else.
I guess what I say to you is this. My knee kind of hurts, so y'all got to forgive me, right? It's been a rough day. I guess I'll say to this. It's urban agriculture based, so the classroom is out there working with the earth. Me and Mike have discussed in other avenues about how to bring this to a curriculum. I've submitted a lot of ideas. I can forward it to you. I have it written out, set up. That take resources that we don't have. All we do is get up every day and do all we can do.
So basically what you're saying is just a satellite classroom out on the field.
That's all we need is somewhere to meet. We don't have that yet. We're working there, right? So if you had, now we use the center on Saturdays, but it's hard to get people there on Saturdays because everybody working. It's their day off, they do all their shopping. Right? We need a place where people need to come at 8 in the evening. If that's their best time, that's what we can schedule. I've been working with my man over there, Mike. Ain't his name Mike too? At the center, he been working with me on Saturdays. We done had a couple meetings over there. This has been an education project. First of all,
MLK.
first of all, let me explain to you, brother. All this is education. Educate them about the farm bill.
Right.
Educate them about the application. Educate them about everything that we've done. It's been an education for the whole group of people involved. No, we don't have a classroom. Hey, man.
I know, but you know, you gotta
Okay.
start another.
Okay, I don't know, man.
I want to close it up, but I just want to ask you, you've been up to Ridall?
That's my guy.
We volunteered there too.
They did that too. They put in the vineyard on 75th, man.
Okay.
They did rid of all.
So y'all can see like somewhere else y'all can go with this. 'Cause
We headed there.
He's got fish over there too, right?
Well, we plan on doing something. See,
Okay,
Fish
I'm-
and
I like
bees.
it.
I'm talking about fish, man. We got bees. I got beehive. I
Okay.
can't sit here, right, because I only got 5 seconds.
Yeah, you got
But I can give you a blueprint of all the stuff I got.
I like it. We're gonna talk more.
If If y'all want them to come back
Got
and
any
more,
more questions?
I encourage you young brothers to do what you do, and
Glad you're doing something.
okay, I like the entrepreneurial part, the management. They're learning something and they're doing something.
They manage, as a matter of fact, they manage the whole bills.
Okay.
They manage everything. I don't know how to put it right. All I do is make sure they do it right. They pass all that hands on.
Okay.
They do everything, man. They go, and now they getting taught banking. We going in the banks. We sit down, they open the accounts. They gonna do the line of, not me, them. I know how. They gonna sit there with the lady. They gonna write the checks. They gonna do, man, I don't got, I've done it for them already. First of all, this is my biological son right here, and that's my stepson. Man.
I do not. I know we're out of time. I just wanted, and I'm sure he can invite you if you want to come see the hoop houses. If you want them to come back after they.
I mean, you can take my number. Any questions, anything, I'm available. 24/7.
I'm gonna come check you out. What's your number, brother Johnson?
216-209-7172.
209-7172.
Yeah. I mean, any questions, any information needed, I'll get it to you. Whatever you need. They already licensed with the state. They got logos, invoices. They got everything, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just
We appreciate y'all coming in front of us.
All
We do
right.
all we can to get y'all whatever it is y'all need to
Appreciate the
move this
time,
thing
man.
forward.
all right.
Okay?
All right.
Thanks, man. Peace.
All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all.
Y'all have a nice day.
If there's nothing else for this subcommittee, I'd like to go ahead and close it.
Tracy, please adjourn this meeting. It's 6:18.
Give me that.